tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos, and it's coming up next.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field, a mile high here in Denver, Colorado. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chuck yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Going to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Mile High. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league is a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The give here on second. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Nix. To the left sideline, complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's Nix to throw. Gets this one to Patrick. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing here, Nix. Completed to Sutton. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They are throwing it again. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pass taken in by Sutton. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Nick's looking to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the one. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Kid, I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I mean, I love to watch throw a football.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 27. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw, here's Herbert. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They've gotten off to the exact start they wanted, Brock, and now an early chance to pull away and get some distance on their opponents. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Nix. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Open receiver, caught. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they're trying to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it again. getting out to his left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. He'll try the right side with Edwards. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A tight end in motion now. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They go play action on 1st. Got a man open, complete. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chargers.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 24. Finds McConkey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Chargers 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Broncos offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is complete to Patrick. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Nick's now to throw. Gets this one to Patrick. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing here, Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Now Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chargers and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Option give here. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sticking with Edwards here. He breaks a tackle. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motioning left is Johnston. On 1st down, they'll run. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
From the 30 on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Reeled in at the 7. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Option design here. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Chargers 14, Broncos 13.
kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
Recovered by the Chargers.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 17. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now, off play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Patrick with the catch. Brushes him off with ease. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos facing a deficit near the break. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Nick's looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Knicks. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points stay in drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Throwing from the gun. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in.